by coaching. I'm streaming. All right, welcome back to the jungle. Do you know what Diana says when you pick her? She says, a new moon is rising. What does that mean? Anyways, we're going to be playing Diana for the Runes Conqueror, Triumph, Alacrity, Coupe, Magic Footwear, Cosmic. Thank you. Diana's goal is to really spike in the mid game. And the way we get there... Oh! Run! Cue this guy. Yeah, put a ward right there. Listen, to the Raptors. Listen, we're trying to scale into the mid game. That's what the guy on YouTube said. Raptors, get in the bush. It's not safe. Pop. 1, 2, smite. Pop. Well, neither one of us get level 2. To the Wolves. We don't want to contest this guy. We do not negotiate with terrorists, okay? We're playing for the camps. And the reason being is that we're trying to... Yeah, you got it. Scale into the mid game. If we take fights that are just uneven or trying to contest or attack too early, that's how you ruin your life as Diana. I won't be doing that. I won't get pregnant in middle school. I won't. So let's get level 3 and then see where to go from there. Hopefully Mr. Graves shows going through mid or something like that. Otherwise, we just don't know. We don't know if he did red or Krugs. But after we do our funny camps, then we can play for the other ones. With Diana's kit, the passive gives us attack speed whenever we cast an ability for a little bit. And then every 3 autos, you get the cleave. Boom. That deals extra damage to the camps. They recently buffed the cleave damage too. Very nice. And then as we get more items and more levels, you get more attack speed. And you get more of that cleave. Alright, my top laner is dead twice. I mean, that makes sense. The W gives us the shield. The orbs spawn around us, deal damage, and then when they proc, they give you the shield. The E gives you a dash. The Q is going to be damaged. Now, any Raptors there are. Careful on the Raptors. I don't have a mid laner. So Yasuo could just come and beat me up. Very weird that Mr. Graves isn't here. Very weird, yes. Little bit of a ward right here, and the red buff's up. Alright, so Graves probably did his blue side after doing my red stuff, so very, very, very weird. He just showed with 13 CS. Do the scuttle, back to my respawn, or my respawning Raptors. They're coming up. I don't want to cross through mid, because my Vigar's pushed in. And we still have to continue to play for the camps because Mr. Graves did that funny invade. Anyways, I'm up CS. I'm 22 CS. That guy was 13 CS when he showed. Plus he's a noob. As you just continuously play for your own camps, as the enemy invades you, you're going to be there faster, and eventually they'll drop the ball, like Mr. Graves has done. Doing his red buff right now. Doke. Any red buff? If there is, that's so weird. They get Yasuo's flash, not bad. With Diana, the Q is going to be our main damaging ability. Whenever you Q a target and then use the dash, it's going to reset that dash. It's going to be a big part of our kit as we actually fight the champions. Mr. Graves playing for that topside scuttle now. I can go ahead and get a reset. The enemy top, level 5 to 3. He's going to reset. Let's just go to the bot side camps. Blasting one, dagger, into the bot side. Our wolves have respawned. The Gromp is respawned and will be there no matter what. It's simple. Play for your camps. Not just now, a turn in advance. If you can see that as Diana, all of the macro makes sense. It's not just clear camps and hit a bad guy sometimes. Alrighty, once we're done with these, then we can finally go to the next step of the game. I might hit a bad guy. Honey. Honey, take a picture. I might hit a bad guy. You. Yo, I'll just gank that. No, I won't. I'm going to Raptors. Like the guy on YouTube said, play for the camps. Even though I could go to bot lane to potentially run down the Lee Sin that will potentially show up, that will potentially ant. I'm not doing that. I'm going to take the guaranteed Raptors. Thank you. Cue the Raptors, stand here, and they walk into you. Now, we're not stranded if Mr. Graves finds us. Level 6 off my Raptors. Let's go ahead and cross through mid. Good cage. Q. E, W. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. He's gonna die. Auto. Q. That guy's just dead. Hey, would you look at that? Vigar, we killed a champion. Anyways, that was exciting. Get in the car, back to the camps. Alright, not bad. Fizz, half HP. Got a little bit of time until these Krugs spawn. Fizz, if you want to die, I'll kill you. Yeah, there you go. Use that E. Let me see that E. A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D. E. Never mind. It's warded. And even though he's clicking forward and back, like, he's gonna hit the wave, but because it's warded, just leave, man. Go to the next thing. If you chance the play, it's just a waste of time. Back to Old Faithful. Those wolves are coming up. I'll be there, no matter what. And this is basically the early game pattern that you want to play on. Always, always, always hitting a camp or a champion, and you're pretty much in a good spot. Sheen is going to give us the Spellblade passive and ability haste. When we auto attack after casting ability, it's going to deal more damage. Eventually this turns into the Dusk and Dawn Sheen passive, and that gives us even more value. Alrighty. So as we clear the camps, as the game progresses, we get faster and faster at doing that. Diana's a champion that ramps up too. So the more kills and gold and stuff you get, the faster you clear. And that will give us more free time. Although we'll continue to play on the same pattern, we get more time to play with in between the camps because it all gets faster and faster. And then with that playtime, that's where you can have your impact. And you don't have to have too much impact in the early game, and you definitely don't have to force it. Especially when you're losing. Don't comment that, well, could you upload a losing game? You know? When you're losing, it's just farming and waiting for the mid-game, man. It's nothing special. Anyways, done with the blue side, to the scuttle, and with Graves showing top, gives me a very easy access to his camps, and then I'll do that funny dragon. The dragon will be there. These camps, listen, I'm a hungry guy, okay? I'll be taking these bad boys. It's so crazy that Graves keeps giving these up. Sweeper! Nice, the Krugs are up. Go ahead and smite these. Alright, level 8. I'm super fed. I can gank bot here, but they need to move up. The dragon's also up. I'm just giving it a sec. It's an Ezreal Lee Sin. They both have dashes to get away. On to Lee Sin here. There's his dash. W. QE ulti. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Because I have the flank, because I was in the enemy jungle, and I am behind the enemy to start that play, it's always going to be so much easier. 0-4 Lee Sin support used his W backwards too, so without his dash, he's probably dead. We E into him, use the ulti, don't save the ulti, just QE ulti and start the play like that. The ulti sucks the enemy in, slows them, and deals a lot of damage. Job's done, let's reset. Don't stay on the map, we just full cleared, took the guy's camps, killed them, and did dragon. Recall, man. D&D to the top side. Dusk and Dawn's going to give us what's going to be our first item here, giving us all of our fighting power as Diana. Damage, tankiness, and utility built into this bad boy. The Spellblade passive is going to deal magic damage and heal us, as well as applying the on-hit effects in additional time. The way to maximize this value is to use it before the third hit. So we auto, W, auto. Auto, Q, auto. Something like that. If you can intentionally do that as you're clearing, that's how you get the most value. So 1, 2, ability, hit. Just like that. And then that Dusk and Dawn applying the on-hit effects in additional time will apply that third hit in additional time. And the cleave passive is most of the damage. Okie doke. So now we're level 9, Graves is level 6, poor guy. Schmoovin' through the game right now. Smite this. Pantheon, wake up. Graves is level 7. Clear the ward. Display kinda sucks. Unless. Gotcha. Yeah, just kill him. You got it. Q, E, auto. Auto. Alright, man. Alright. Graves, wake up. Graves, wake up. What is going on? Maybe he's tilted that his bot lane just, you know, kind of stood there and died. Alright, man. Back to the camps. We have a super lead. My bot lane has a super lead, too. It's gonna be easy to coast this bad boy into the mid game. I have a little bit of time to play with. 40 seconds on my Krugs. Nice, the enemy Raptors are up. I'm getting rich. So I'll kill that. Don't stay. Don't gank Ezreal. He's already 1 and 4. Recall, clear the camps, do it again. Sorkpin boots into the Haunting guys next. Once you complete the Dusk and Dawn, go ahead and complete the Sorkpin boots. They're going to give you magic pin and movement speed. That movement speed is going to help you get around the map and then be places faster. Around this time of the game is when plays start happening more often, and you can be there for them because your camps will be down and your ulti will be up way more often. Yep. Mr. Fizz, sweeper. Mr. Fizz, do you want to do something? Do you want to go in, perhaps? Yes. Yes. Q. E. W. Ulti. Hit him. Hit him. On the Graves first. Q. Finish that one. Smite. Moving. Auto. Tried to get him behind me. Auto. Q. E. W. Oh, he doesn't have his E up. He's just dead. No camps. I'm outie. Yeah, let's stay on the map, actually. Let's go ahead and get to our Raptors. Oh, blue buff. Don't mind if I do. Why did I smite so early? Hello. E. Auto. Moving. E. Auto. Hit him. You missed the Q, bud. Q. Get outright clicked, man. Bro. It might look ridiculous, but I swear, if you just get a bunch of farm on Diana, you're just a big old bitch like this, and you can just slam into him. Oh! Bro. It's so easy because I'm level 11, that guy's level 9. Will the enemy Yasuo be 0-5 every game? Of course not. But when they are, and you've done things correctly, bro, just kill them. Alright. I'll sustain off my camps here. Even though I haven't recalled, the enemy hasn't even completed their first items yet, so no need. Just keep moving through the camps. Yeah, when you win a play, and you have the tempo advantage, you can stay on the map. Just rinse everything at record speed. And meanwhile, Graves did like 1 camp. Oh, kill Ezreal. 1 and 5 Ezreal, come on down. You see me coming? W. A little bit of Q, a little bit of E. Eventually here. Eventually here. E. Auto. Damn it. A little bit of ulti Q. Auto. Auto. That guy's dead. To the dragon. I'm here for the fight. The dragon's whatever. They are taking the fight into mid lane. Let's go ahead and reset. I don't have my ulti. I want to spin this gold and then fight later. Also, my topside camps are up. Haunting guys, Fiendish Codex, off we go. They recently changed Proto Belt as well. Proto Belt's a fine second option for Diana. Riftmaker is going to be more consistent and play into the fighter dynamic more. And in lower elo, I don't think you're going to utilize the Proto Belt as much, honestly. Better that you just empower the right clicks here. But yeah, they changed Proto Belt to be like more tanky. The Fiendish Codex is pretty good in comparison to buying like a Kindle gem. Right, 15 minutes in, we have a super lead. If you just farm your camps and you just continue to farm camps and do nothing, the enemy eventually evens out. So when you have this big ass lead as Diana, it's up to you to use it. You want to farm all your camps still, but you can start doing stuff like taking this Rift Herald, taking the enemy camps, and taking fights. Mordekaiser's pushing, I'll be there. Hit that turret, man. Fizz has his dodge everything move. QEW ulti. Auto, auto, auto. That guy's dead. Q. Push. Job's done. Gonna get my HP back. Riftmaker. Cloth armor. To my raptors. We did one camp. My other camps were down. I did Rift Herald. Mordekaiser was pushing. Fizz is able to be dove there. So, we take the dive, use our ulti, and then reset back to the camps. Oh, well, GG. Final score is 6-0-2. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Click that join button to support the channel. Get access to the video sooner. By group coaching. Bye-bye. If you've been wanting to try coaching but thought it wasn't very affordable, we now have group coaching, which is going to be limited slots but cheaper than the regular hourly coaching, and it will give you access to a 1-hour session with a group twice a week, so we can hit both time zones. In those sessions, we'll do VOD reviews, questions and answers. We'll have the champ request stream now exclusive to just the group here. And then sometimes there'll be guest challenger players that stop by too. And this will all be in its own Discord where you get to talk to the other dedicated bobs that are trying to climb and learn more. Alrighty, see you there.